I feel like we've confirmed that a long time ago. I did an ongoing stream that was literally just called Femboy Friday. I swear to God, the second I banned that one guy, I think he doxed my fucking, or not doxed, but he destroyed my internet. Tuesday or Wednesday for gaming. Well, I'm not gonna be around for the next 2 weeks, maybe 3. So it's either gonna have to be today, tomorrow, or that's it. You can also just save it for the next time I'm around. It depends on how patient you want to be with that, honestly, because like sometimes it just ain't copacetic. It just ain't vibing the way that it should. But we are going to push forward regardless, and we're hoping for the best that it at least pushes forward. Okay, we're back at least kind of for the YouTube live, I think. Hi, Banana, welcome in. My YouTube stream shit itself, and at least we managed to reach goal. I will count that. Oh shit, I just realized deleting that stream probably got rid of the money. Fuck! Oh, God. I guess check if it still goes through. I think deleting the fucking VOD gets rid of the super chat. I have to check now. I am having a fucking time right now. I will be real with all of you. This is... Yeah, I think I got rid of the live, which deleted the super chat, I think. Where'd YouTube stream go? So I had to delete it. And now we're here. I don't know what happened to that money. Xylo, can you check if that either went through or got canceled out? Because I don't know what happened to it now. Fucking goddamn. Today is fucking shit. Honestly, I'm so tired. Dave the Fur, thanks so much for the 99 cents. Appreciate it. Because I literally do not know what happened. I think it got canceled. I mean, you could try throwing it through again. This one I hope will at least remain stable. I honestly want to check, because otherwise I'm... Like, either way I will game with you. It's just I need to make sure that that money didn't just fucking disappear into the ether. Okay, it got canceled. So I guess if you want to hop back into the YouTube and do it again, hopefully it doesn't dual charge you. But this is... Y'all, I'm having a time. This might be a really short stream because I swear to God, I'm on the verge of, like, walking into oncoming traffic. The machines got hating you today. I think they are. I don't know what to do right now, honestly. My entire day thus far has been literally the fucking worst. And I don't know what god I pissed off to make it happen. Let me just pin this because that's the only option I have right now. Recommend opening a Shopify store for custom... What the fuck are you talking about? Twitch actually makes sure their streams are functional. Yeah, at least with Twitch, like, the stream is ongoing. It doesn't just fucking destroy itself at the first sight of, like, problems. Plastic Bike, what's up? How you doing? Either way, Xylo, if you want to check for... There we go. Hope I don't get double charged. I don't think you will. If not, if it ends up double charging you, I will just play twice. It's fine. I would much rather you get your money's worth than figure out how any of this works, because I swear to God, sometimes it's just not working. Hi, Greg. Welcome in. Either way, at least we managed to reach goal for that. He said, it would be sad, Vixen. It would, but that's where I'm at right now. Chicken jockey. How dare you, Greg? How dare you? Just let the YouTube stream stay fucked up. Yeah, but my YouTube is already fucking dying. Because for whatever reason, the algorithm does not want to push out my shit at all. So I just have to push forward to the best of my abilities. Yeah, but despite the YouTube issues, I appreciate it. Thank you. I like your hair. Thank you. So, as I've learned, right, my hair looks pretty decent out of the shower. But, like, I should probably, you know, brush it and stuff. Minstro, your quest for this evening is finding me better fucking stuff. Anyway, being marginalized, which is kind of where I'm at. Okay, I knew it had been a while since I've been in your stream. What the fuck did I miss? It's just an ongoing challenge, basically. We have this thing called Made-a-thon, where basically I continue to stream as long as I make goal. You know, subscribe, people. Why? I'm getting double... Wait, oh, fuck. All right, I'll just play twice with you, because because I don't know what happens if you delete the VOD that you get, like, money on. I should have unlisted it, because I'm stupid, and I'm currently undergoing a fucking panic attack right now. Love that for me. Thanks, internet. I really should not have made my job this. You could mark maybe the other one as fraud. I don't know. That's how I do it when I got double charged at fucking, like, Walmart once. Bro, I ended up paying, like, twice for groceries the one time I went to Walmart. Haven't been back since, but, like, it was basically broken and it fucked me. Ask what's going on with your VOD. So, the other VOD, I had to stop, like, 10 minutes in because the entire VOD was destroyed and thus the entire stream was fucked. So, I ended up deleting it so that it wouldn't, like, just be there for no reason. But I forgot that if you delete a VOD, you don't get the money from it. So I don't really know what happened to that money. I just hopped on. Welcome in, Tinsbull. Either way, we're going to push forward and hope to God that Zyla didn't get double charged. But if so, then I'll just play with you twice, even though I don't know what the fuck happened to that other 75. I think it just disappears into the ether, which is really dumb. I think YouTube should have a better system for that, or allow me to have commands to use an actual donation method. Otherwise, why the hell am I even doing this? Took it all. I hate YouTube. I hate it so much. As of late, right, YouTube has been the biggest fucking affront to my mental health. Ugh. 9 plus 10, 21. Anyway, such is the way of things. That's just dealing with pretty much life as a content creator, honestly. You stream great like you always do. I appreciate it, Fox. I'll try my best. Fire Blue Vixen, welcome into the Twitch side of things, where things actually function. Is your favorite Norse god? Freya. I want to say Freya, if only because, like, Freya's kind of a vibe, you know? Hey, bro, now make sure not to do that when I go do my VODs. Yeah, I guess this is an ongoing lesson. I must respawn Vine. Bro, I don't want to have to go through the motions of making an entire new platform, man. Don't bring back Vine. Just leave me TikTok. What's good, Hama? Currently, nothing. I've had probably one of the worst days of my entire week. All my fucking videos, shitting the bed. Fucking whatever you want to consider this, also shitting the bed, but we are trying our best. I ended up deleting a VOD, which means that I might be out $75 that Xylo, unfortunately, donated, and then I guess that's going to YouTube because corporations are evil. XB Dino and Demon Lord's Dungeon, thank you so much for the follows. Should I make for dinner? Possibly karage. On the bright side, though, we at least made goal on YouTube, so that's fun. I don't really know where to go from here. I'm just hoping. What can I do to help? I mean, if I hazard to say donate. We managed to reach goal. I at least know not to delete the VOD this time around, but I also feel really bad that whatever money Xylo put forward might have just disappeared into the ether. So, I mean, if you want to join in our gaming, there's that 75 that's just gone now. Was the barbecue you had yesterday good? It was solid. I enjoyed my time. What is that? What is what? Also, thank you so much for the subscribe, Demon Lord's Dungeon. Appreciate it. The support that I get from my audience is always a fun time. How do you make the Predator in D&D? I don't know. I never bothered to... I honestly have not actually seen Predator. Also, thank you for the follow. Plastic Bike. Food you said you might make. Oh! I didn't end up making food. Well, technically, does that count as making food to go to Korean barbecue? What's Soda Dungeon? Said W twice Maz, but okay, I guess it's not the same. So 5 points of funds damage. Yeah, it's a nightmare, but... I mean, if you want to help us, this is the last, like, 2 streams of Madathon until I disappear into the ether, so if you want to help out, I guess, donation-wise. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue doing my usual shenanigans. Go for barbecue, best Korean place. So, where I live, the best place that I've gone thus far is this place, I think that's called, like, K-Barbecue and Chicken or something. The only problem is you can't eat there by yourself. By the way, the ether, a.k.a. YouTube's pockets, yeah. Which is so stupid. It's so stupid. Madathon, welcome in, Mitchie. But the place that I go the most is this place called La Mazie. You can eat there by yourself, which is fine. They do hot pot and Korean barbecue. It's not the best I've ever had, but it's good for what you can pay for. Unfortunately, they raised their prices. Did today's shower thoughts include designs for Obev's driver? So I'm thinking something along the lines of like Build's driver, where you have the full bottles. But what I'm thinking, right? I think maybe you place it into the side and it cracks the bottle open. I feel like that would be fun. Something kind of similar to Rogue's driver from Kamen Rider Build, but it's bottles. So you place it into the side instead of from the top, right? And then it has like, rather than like a gear shifter or like a lever, you just like slam the side, right? And then it pops the cap open. And then like the cap maybe shows the rider symbol. The handle's one of those bottle cap. Oh, that would be fun. Oh, wait, hear me out. It's kind of... Actually, I realize now that there's already design for this, and it was from Kamen Rider G, where it was literally like a bottle opener, and he placed it into the side, and then he, like... It was kind of similar to Kabuto, where you, like, flip it, or, like, you crack it open, then it opens the bottle. I kind of want to do something with the bottle caps, because I feel like that would be a fun, like, mechanic, you know? But bottle cap sword would also be fun. I guess it could also be like core medals. I don't really know how I would go about this. Thank you for the follow, Primary. So watch the movie. They're good, I swear. Except AVP Requiem. I argue that AVP Requiem is probably the best movie because it knows exactly what it is. And just spam anymore? Yeah, don't spam the chat. Either way, I guess we'll try to... My goal for the rest of stream, not getting any more money from Xylo, but I guess our goal for this YouTube stream is 75 to make up the difference. Just so Xylo's money didn't go to waste. So I guess anybody watching the YouTube stream, our goal is to reach 75 more dollars. As for Twitch, our goal is to reach 1,300. If you want to help me out during this fucking anxiety-driven part of the stream, I thank you greatly. Also, Raziel Vespers, thank you for the follow. Bottle cap flips off the bottle and becomes the helmeted crown. Yeah, wait, hold on. There are options here that we could use. Maybe... Oh, wait, hear me out. So this... It's kind of similar to, it's... Fuck, what is his name? Gab. So it's similar like Gab's driver, right? Where it's a mouth. It's a sculpted mouth, but from the side. So you place the bottle in, and you slam it, so it pops the cap open, and, like, it's in the mouth area, and then it, like, chomps down. And then you have, like, a screen or something that shows the symbol of, like, what you drank. Or it could be, like, label facing forward, so the label has the name, and then, like, the symbol. And then you can keep... Because you're, like, throwing... Like, popping open a cold one. Or what is it? Cracking open a cold one? I don't know. Best match. I'm so glad we have a... Maybe you can see if you're reimbursed. Dude, YouTube is not going to fucking reimburse me. I know for a full, like, thing that YouTube is an absolute nightmare when it comes to getting anything done. Another maid outfit is this, like, you think? Kinda. Not... Well, depends. It's cracking. Like, the Snapple facts under the bottle have a symbol. Yeah! Could. Each one of them has, like, an individual, like, power, I guess? I don't know. Cracking up, so it'd be like cracking open a cold one. Kamen Rider, Obev. I still think Kamen Rider Obev Clear is the single greatest idea I've come up with like the sort of water, almost like close to like stained glass, but it's like water and it's like flowing, and it has like that sort of mesh over it that like you get when the light touches water. We're going to look after yourself and your mental health. We all love your content, but your health and wellness is more important. I think it's just today. Today has been very fucking trying on my mental health, and I don't know how to get out of that. Talking about Kamen Rider? Fuck yeah, we're talking about Kamen Rider. Well, Wild Kamen Rider Inspirations theming is. It varies. As of late, I found that Kamen Rider... Also, here's the dono link for Twitch as well. I found that Kamen Rider's main mechanic, or like theming like convention, is you take like one thing and then combine it with another thing. It's never just like one thing straight, if that makes sense, right? As of late, it's been like drugs and candy. It was like bottles and like beasts and aliens and shit. I don't know. It's like in conclusion, those shows are weird. You sick, bro? Thank you. One of those mad days. It has been less a mad day and more the fucking worst. Harrison Temple, thank you so much for the follow. We need to use a femme voice lines for refreshing. Yeah, wait, it's not like aggressive with it, right? So the announcement voice for Kamen Rider Obev is just like, it's like very calming. It's like, oh, wait, hear me out. Transformation sequence, a wave washes over him from like the bottle. Like instead of smashing the bottle on top of him when he transforms, you have this like huge bottle behind him, and similar to Kraz Magma's transformation, it pours forward, and instead of lava, it's water, and it just like coats the field and eventually forms his cape. Why was your day so bad? It's just been a trying day as a content creator because I tried uploading my shit, my phone was broken. I tried doing this stream and my phone broke that too. And then I closed the stream down and I'm out $75, which I need because content has been very trying in terms of like actually giving me the stuff that I need. And like I've been really low on views as well, which has been unfortunate. Also, thank you so much for gifting the subs, by the way, Mountain Green. I completely missed that when that actually came up, but thank you. It is greatly appreciated and you are honestly helping out a lot. Sounds sick, right? I'm just saying, Kamen Rider, like, I'm trying to introduce as much Kamen Rider into my audience as I can. Have you seen that one Reiwa Rider transformation be like vid? What are you talking about? But it covers the whole body, unlike transformations in build. I'm imagining for Obev, it's similar to like Kamen Rider build mixed with Kamen Rider Gab, right? So the bottle like falls from the sky and like caps on top of him. And when it transforms, the bottle pops off, and then you see like soda like up in the air, and then like it cracks the bottle, and then there he is. What's your favorite alcohol-based beverage? Soju. I'm a big fan of soju, which I actually bought tonight or today, so I might be drinking that because god damn it, today has been trying. I'm very familiar with Kamen Rider, but couldn't help but visualize. I mean, it's a fun time. Can't stay. I want to say hi. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you ever do a short for making Columbus from Zombieland, I thought you were gonna stop at like Christopher Columbus, and I was about to be real confused. What does soju taste like? Kind of like juice. It has a joke writer concept. It's like bus driver tap in. I've seen that meme. I actually think it would be kind of. I think it'd be kind of fun, right? You have a Kamen Rider traveling across the world by bus or public transportation. You have a bus rider, a train rider, cars like luxury cars, motorcycle, and then like that bike. I don't know. What? What are you talking about? Oh, soju. Fucking stupid. Colonization build. To be fair, whenever I play Minecraft, I do a colonization build, which is just to walk into random cities and grab as much shit as I can. It's Tokatsu shit. Oh, Tokusatsu. Sorry, I misread that. It's a Japanese tonkatsu show, which, by the way, tonkatsu, top tier. Can't wait for that. The vid inspired a Power Rangers RPG game. Did it really? I always thought Power Rangers inspired the Power Rangers RPG game. Though there are a few, like, there's like Sentai and Sensibilities. I think that was a game that came out. It said juice and I heard juice, so, oh, no, it tastes like juice. Just to seal, I'm currently writing this from witness protection after my wallet put several hitmen anime got me involved with the mafia. Thank you, Seal. Appreciate you, my dude. Oh my god. I truly appreciate it, especially with the shit that I've gone through on the stream thus far. Weirdly enough, this is the first time YouTube itself has been the problem and not the people in the live. So thank you all, people in the live, for at least behaving yourself right now. But no, so what... Okay, so hear me out, Ark. If we're gonna work on a Kamen Rider webcomic together, which one do you think we should start with? I thought maybe Obev, because like... So we have Obev, we have Dream, and we have what I'm gonna call Helm or Echoes. I think Helm. If we're naming it after the main character, it would probably be Helm. So it'd be Masked Rider, Helm, Obev, and Dream, and then like the proper rider would maybe be called Echoes. Like not proper, but like the rider who's responsible for all that shit. Welcome back, Liam. How you doing? Favorite kind of cheese? I like Swiss. Oh, don't get used to it. Echoes, which act? No, I'm talking about Kamen Rider again. Hey, Thupa! Oh, sorry, I missed the other. Colonization is usually a power move, a big dick move. If phrase it differently, very nice either way. Evening, buddy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, hi, Detroit. Drive safe, please. Swiss. Drew, by level 20, should have 222 HP. Jesus Christ. I mean, to be fair, you can hit infinite HP if you play not a Warlock. Hey! You have a better day, my guy. Jesus Christ. Matthew, are you sure that you have the money to do this? I know 50 is, like, nothing to sneeze at, but... Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Are you in the server, by the way? If you're not, then, like, if you want a game, I've been auctioning off 75 as, like, you know, we can game and stuff. But thank you so much for helping your boy out. It's been a time. He has your name. It does. He has your name. Fucking absolute goat. You should host sessions between people that pay a certain amount. To be fair, I've been playing, like, we did, I was gonna say Diabolic Lovers. That's not what it's called. Fucking Helldivers 2. But seriously, Matthew, if you have a Discord, please join the community and hang out. I feel really bad. Is anyone on the server? So if you check the description of the live, you can find the server. You get notifications when I post as well as when I go live, so you never miss a stream or a video. Also, I just occasionally hang out there and do stuff. We also have the Fairy Tale Fancy Egg Kamen Rider we made too. That was King Rider, I think, but I feel like we could make our own extended tokusatsu inspired like mythos. I feel like if we find a proper name for it. But Obev, Dream, Helm, Donjon, and Content Rider. I feel like Content Rider is going to be the big one, because it's like involves as many people as we can for that. Hey, what's up? What's up, Kira? Dialogue Lovers is an anime. I know it's an anime, Detois. But Jesus Christ. Every day, great trip, and day gets better. I'm going to bounce. Check Kamen Rider. You're talking about it. Piqued my interest. I'm telling you, Fox, it is one of the greatest pieces of superhero media of all time. And that's not coming from the nostalgia. It's purely based off the fact that if you take a look at every piece of like mainstream superhero media, you have edgy heroes. You have people like questioning the value of power. You have people fighting each other. But in Kamen Rider, it is always for the greater good, and it is always superheroes at their best, and that's what I appreciate the most about it. Foxy Roxy, what's up? Welcome in. I'm surprised Kamen Rider didn't get a Power Rangers treatment. It did, except they did it poorly, so it didn't take off. So they did Masked Rider, which was not acknowledging Masked Rider. What's funny is they did do it well. They made Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, which, you know, some people would say is the best adaptation and or the original. I'm on Disco just mostly on the weekend, so find your channel there or tomorrow since I took off some PTO. That works too. I mean, you can also find it in the description of every single video that I post, but I would really like you to join. Not because of your monetary donations, but just because you seem like a really cool dude and you've been a really positive aspect of the community thus far. And also, it's just a place to hang out. Are we getting a new one? No. So Kamen Rider Dragon Knight was adapted a long time ago. Peak acting of Dragon Knight carried the series. The peak acting of Dragon Knight. The single greatest and well-acted Oscar-level fucking thing. It's Sama. What's up, Zayn? How you doing? Also, I don't know if anybody saw my YouTube post. Not the video, but like the actual proper community post that I did. But I want you to know, somebody was so smart as to name the two characters, because I've been going with DM and Guy Who Breaks Into the House. That's how I've been naming it in my head. But they named it Hama and Sama, and I'm like, fuck, I wish I had thought of that. I'm not very good at this. Shindan Kuroto. Ore wa kami da. Sorry, X8, top tier. And try more because I would love to show Kamen Rider to my nephew, but I don't think he would read the subtitles. I mean, there's dubs, but like you can read it to them. That's actually how I got into Kamen Rider when I was young. Or yeah, technically, that's how I got into Kamen Rider when I was younger. My dad would read the subtitles to me because I was too young to read. Either that or I was illiterate. Polo under polo shirt wearing wardrobe also carried the series. Also, guy who trusts random man in a suit who showed up in front of his fucking house. Didn't even check with his dad. Just decided to join this Kamen Rider death game purely off of trust. Honestly, I wish more people were trustworthy like that. What does it take with 23 strength and 23 con? Jesus Christ, how the fuck did you do that? Welcome in Extreme Kismet. Amazing voice. Does that mean your cinematic universe is going to have a third Kamen Rider named Kun? To be fair, well, A, that's a racial slur. Second, I mean, if I did Japanese... I've had 3 characters in total. It has been guy with glasses, guy who's just me, and then guy in, like, cat ears. That has been my, like, ongoing, like... Not scenario, but, like, that's been my ongoing mythos. Is, like, you have the guy starting the problem, the guy running the game, and then you have the guy who's, like, their mediator. That's been my honestly, I'm gonna start creating, like, lore between the 3 of them. They're all gonna fall in love. Cat ears guy is now done. We'll call him Senpai. I don't know if I can call them just, like, Kun. Because, like, people are gonna mistake that for, like, me being racist. And I don't think I can deal with that. Gotta go, bye, Basanti. PR Alien is so underrated. I just think Aqua Rangers' heads are kind of funny. They are funny. The suits are top tier because they're literally just ninjas. Can't wait until I get to feature in a Hama short. You're gonna be my third. Which sounds sexual, but I mean just being in the... Actually, come to think of it, hold on. If I ever do a Power Rangers thing... Honestly, I feel like just having you... Theoretically speaking, I script these out. If you just want to film yourself talking off of one of the lines, I could just edit you in. Like the Mark Alternate people. Yes? Wait, what are we talking about? Kunai. I could call him Kunai. Should I, like, come up with actual names for these characters? I just think Hama and Sama is funny. Markiplier. Catrip. Anyway, as I was saying, back on Kamen Rider, because I feel like we all need to Catrip. I don't know. I feel like I wish that I had gone with HamaSama as a senpai as opposed to HamaSamaKun, because then I could actually, like, say these out loud and have a third character. Because you want to see if someone made a Kamen Rider RPG. Arc did. And it's available for either free or $5 at his Ko-Fi. I don't remember which. But, like, either way, it's worth it. One of the single greatest mechanics I've ever come up with for that is the fact that you progress by losing. My work has edamame in our... Ooh, very nice. Hama, Sama, and Kunzet. Nah, I think we'll just stick with Hama and Sama and the third other guy. Kama. Could. This is your favorite Power Ranger season minus tie between Dino Thunder and Ninja Storm. Alright, we're best friends now because fucking same. This is also open to anybody in the stream. What is your favorite Power Ranger season? Time Force Time Ranger. Time Fire is my favorite because he just shouts as loud as he can, Time Fire. And then he also became Kamen Rider Gyago in Kamen Rider Geats. I haven't released it yet because we were going to do a stream where you play it, then we release it. Oh! Wait, do you want to swap over into using that for Content Writer instead? Because I feel like that would make more sense for us to do. I mean, seasons they used to make the original 90s American episodes. So, MMPR? Sama and Karma. And motherfucker. It's the third. An unnamed friend. Samurai, I grew up with it, I'm sorry. Okay. I don't hate Samurai as much as I hate Super Mega Force. Super Mega Force is an affront to Super Sentai and Power Rangers at the same time. At least with Samurai, they maintained a lot of the elements. It's just that they don't work because it stars primarily white people. This is what I started building it for. Oh. Also, to be fair, we can adapt our storylines into actual plays, as well as a webcomic, because honestly, it has been in my mind, right, to do this specifically, because I can't always make, ongoing series or anything. But I can, however, start making webcomics of the storylines that I want to do in, like tabletop RPGs. What the fuck is Animal Face, and why are they emailing me? I realize now that was free advertisement for basically no reason, but I'm curious now. In order for me to be able to bite holes into cans? Probably not. But honestly, who am I to judge you at this point, my guy? Oh yeah, that looks like spam. Oh wait, no. Limited? What is this? Makeup tutorial. Is this an AI thing? I literally can't. There's no photo attached. What are they even emailing me? Yeah, whatever. Let me do audio drama readings of the webcomic. Exactly! Just got my appointment scheduled to get 2 of my wisdom teeth yoinked. Would read those. I think it'd be a fun time, personally. Also, webcomics is another source of money that I can then use to pay people to be on the show. But, I think, right, it would be a really fun thing to do for Kamen Rider, or for our series. Masked Rider? Do you want to just take the Masked Rider name? Because I don't think Saban owns that anymore, do they? Because they just started ignoring that shit. Hama Heroes. Masked Hero. Elemental Hero. I don't know. What do you guys think is a good, adaptation of that name? Maybe part of Super Mega Force was seeing Jetman Rangers. Yeah, okay, weird to say, but, they adapted Super Sentai suits without addressing it at all, leaving basically the comic book to pick up the slack. Shrouded Hero? Maybe. If they just executed Super Mega Force better, it would be top 5. It would have been! They should have just done a better series, but they didn't. They made their anniversary series the tail end of a series nobody cared about. I'm gonna adopt Saban's Rider Sailor Moon series. The what? I don't know. It's either Masked Rider. I don't know. There should be an umbrella term for it. Henshin Heroes. We could do Henshin Hero. Henshin Hero Echoes. Henshin Hero Obev. Henshin Hero Dream. Because that's just Transformation Hero. So, I think on it, yeah, we could just do that. Because they don't technically own the word Henshin, do they? Unless they do, in which case, we're gonna have to address that. Syndicate of Cars, thank you so much for following. Drew is so smart, he could outsmart Dirt. Dirt is smarter than him. I see. I have a liter of Fruit Punch because adult money. I love that for you, Moon. Dino Thunder is the best anniversary season. I would argue that, actually, you know what? Yeah, you're kind of right, actually. Dino Thunder is a pretty good, technically anniversary season. Not really, though. Should have wanted the Hama plant twice a day. Don't think they could. It's a general word. Exactly. It's literally just the Japanese word for transform. And, people use the word henshin. So, we could call it... I think we're on to something. Henshin Hero. Henshin... I'm smart. I'm clever. Look at us creating. What's your favorite Sentai season? Gokaiger. Gokaiger on the basis that Gokaiger addresses how fucking good... You know what? Hold on 1 second. So we have the symbols for Content Writer, but I can just readjust the logo I made, and now we have we have Henshin Hero... Henshin Hero Obev. I think we're making progress. Look at that. We're actually kind of getting it done. I love that for us. Dale, get out. What the fuck is Dale? I do not know what Genshin Impact is. There's another new Doctor Stone, by the way. I should really start watching that again. Need to watch Gokaiger. I mean, leading up to us ever producing and or releasing a webcomic based off of our Henshin Heroes idea. Also, it works because it gels with the game that you made, or that we're making, Henshin Heroes. Henshin Hero Obev literally is H2O. We're so smart! We're so good at this! I am actually so proud of this. Alright, hold on. Somebody write that down for me because I'm currently interfacing with several fucking lives at once. Ran between Dawn Brothers and King Oger is my favorite season. I like King Oger. Don't know anything about Dawn Brothers. It looked really weird, so I just never watched it. But King Oger is my favorite, if only because I love the concept of multiple kings. And then also, they're kind of, they're fucking cool. Play D&D. If so, what's your favorite D&D character I've created? My favorite D&D character I've ever created is probably Omen Haxelpenny. I love him. He's a fun time. Anyway, but now to decide which one of the series we're starting with, though, because I don't know which one we're going to start with. Also, as of right now, we are in our bonus level of stream. So, hear me out, chat. Our goal for this evening was to get to 1,300. We are $50 away still. Currently, YouTube chat has basically paid off their streams and then some. So, have you seen The Red Ranger Becomes an Adventurer? No, but it's on my list. Finally got episode 1000 of One Piece. Are you proud of me? I mean, I don't really care about One Piece, but I mean, I guess. This is Google Gokaiger, and the fact that it's Hama's favorite of the Sentai says a lot about how bad Super Megaforce is. It's, at least in Gokaiger, they're like pirates. The series makes sense. You know? Like, I'm not wasting my goddamn time here, you know? In the shower, by the way. Good for you, buddy. Someone donate their life savings again. Next person to donate their life savings can have permanent Hama's favorite in the server. Fun fact, Mario and Luigi's brothership's main villain is the only Mario villain who has canonically committed omnicide? What are you talking about? Who got murdered in Mario? Other than Yoshi that one time. And the Ranger's powers are based around love and friendship. Wait, what? You talk about in Red Ranger becomes an isekai hero? Because I don't actually know what his powers are based on. This is the Green Ranger turned black. It was weird. The thing is, that's not unheard of. We've had Black Rangers turn green before. It happened in Zeo. But, there was an actual reason, because they got a new set of powers, and this one is just, they hand-waved it away. If they had just not mentioned it, it would have been fine. Also, they made it a power-up of the Megaforce powers, which makes no sense, because why does the suit look worse? Tell me how Megaforce just turns into pirates. They don't even address it. A D&D bar with a phony weapon, what would you personally use? Ukulele. Also, love that after Gokaiger, the season afterwards, Go Busters just full-on Power Rangers references. Did they do Go Busters after? No, they did Dino Charge after that. It was Dino Charge, then they went back and did Go Busters, which was weird. But, that one they did an anniversary season for some reason. You know, in Code Geass. I've seen part of it. It's, okay. It's kind of, iconic, but I don't know. The openings are better than the actual show. No explanation for the change it to pirates as the motif for Super Megaforce. Just none. Big Tiki Head clearly does not know how to do any of their shit. Xylo, have temporarily returned. Well, welcome back, Xylo. Have you checked your bank to see if, any of that, actually, if it only went through once or if it went through twice? Because if so, I beg of you, contact your bank to at least, make sure that YouTube doesn't get that 75, you know? Druid is so good at conversation, they only knows 3 words. Words spread, rot, and seed. Interesting. Look at the people using our friends in... I thought that said urinated. United. Got it. Got banned for this. Tattooed teenage alien fighters from Beverly Hills. I vaguely have heard of that. Putting off playing Elden Ring. I've never played Elden Ring. Well, I played it once. Go Busters was after Gokaiger, but they skipped it for Kyoryuger. Yeah, no, I know. And then Power Rangers went back and did Go Busters for some reason. My favorite thing about the mythos of Super Sentai... It's fine, I have more than enough money. I mean, if you want to drop another 75 for another gaming session when we come back, if only so that I can justify playing it again... no, but I'm glad that you're at least not put out of sorts for that. I would much rather you're just be okay. Also, hi, Anthony. Welcome in. Either way, as I was saying, right? My favorite weird part of lore for Super Sentai is that the Gokaigers are still around. They didn't stop doing things after they left and completed their season. They're still just stealing things from people, and it's my favorite fact. Bleach was a good show. Fist and Nosa was a good anime movie. I never saw either of those. For lower than 15, my Drew gets sorry. Sorry you would. Sorry I what? Hydration. It's being with Skyship. They were driving a fucking space pirate ship. No explanation. Nobody even talked about it in the show. Also, they went to like Corinth, kind of, but also not really. You know that there is a man who woke himself from 17-year-long coma primarily to tell the nurses in this hospital room to turn Barney the fuck off. Are there any shows that elicit this level of hatred from you? Super Mega Force. Power Rangers Super Mega Force. As a Kamen Rider fan, as a Super Sentai fan, it is the single worst thing I have ever conceived. And it's not even, I didn't technically conceive it, but like it's the worst thing I've ever seen. Like, didn't we just get King Oger and Deca Ranger movie? Yes. For some reason, the blue King Oger, oh wait, what was it? Kuwagata. Tombo Oger, crossed over with Deca Ranger for some reason, despite the fact that those series have nothing to do with themselves. There are bodacious space pirates? I have not, but I'm kind of curious now. The DM Zero Conscious is what it is. Please enlighten me. So D&D is a tabletop role-playing game in which you and a group of friends just kind of like hang out and do things. So you don't know Kyurager's Dino Charge, yee. But it's basically like you make characters in a fantasy setting, you go on an adventure, one player basically runs the entire game and like plays all the characters you interact with, the villains and stuff, and basically your goal is to make the sexiest character. At least that's how I play D&D. I'll tell you, Gokaiger was a ripoff of Decade. They came out around the same time. Also, I'm pretty sure they're owned by the same company, so I think they were both anniversary seasons. Just putting it off because I got lost. Are you gonna make any more Cards Against Humanity D&D skits? Maybe one day. Because of April Fool joke that fans wanted so badly they actually made it. What didn't like the actor for Tombo Oger be like, my crush was like the yellow Deca Ranger, so they were like, yeah, let's make that a thing. So like, I mean, you know, whatever gets us the weird stuff from Super Sentai at this point. Denial is a river. Yeah, I've heard that song. It's good. I like it. Dochi is a good performer. Personally, I love both Dino Thunder and its theme, best of all in my opinion. Oh no, 1000%. The theme song for Dino Thunder is my favorite thing of all time. So I'm putting the effort to figure out how to get back to where I need to go. What are you talking about? Explain the pirate theme by only saying Skyship, having accepted as an explanation. I wish that they had just, like, they could have just kept it. Like, they could have just gotten a different season. Like, just do a different... Cast people who know how to fucking act. Follows a high school anime girl in the far future. She finds out her father and mother were pirates and then inherited their ship. I wish that would happen to me. Just because you heard it now, I subscribe. Heard what? You seem like a guy that's big into comp Pokemon. Not really. I haven't played Pokemon in a very long time. I've just been kind of doing my usual shenanigans. Though I do own Pokemon. I might bring it with me just because I need something to do while I'm gone because I can't bring my computer with me home. So, like, I don't know. I need a smaller PC. Does anyone know how to get one of those, like, mini PCs? Because then I could, like... If I could do that, I would have been able to stream from home, which is unfortunate. So maybe I'll save up for that next. The King Oger had a version of the opening with a full cast dancing, made it better than the included monsters. I love the opening for King Oger. It is actually so iconic. Let's see it again. All right, bye, Zello. Olympus Company, you're just playing blank win. What? $200 on Amazon? Either that or get a laptop. I feel like a mini PC might be better, but, like, I also have a laptop. It's just not strong enough to stream in any capacity. But, like, theoretically speaking, I'll at least be able to stream mobily from my house, but, like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, well, this is just life now. Can you stream on your phone, YouTube Live? Oh, no, I'll stream on YouTube Live. Matthew, you will get my content. People will get YouTube streams while I'm gone. I can continue the maid outfit stream there. Which, by the way, you know what? We are $9 away from 200, right? If we get $9 on YouTube, I will bring the maid outfit with me on my trip. Not to Korea. If we get another 100, maybe we'll do Korea as well. But, like, I'll bring it with me to my home. Mostly because I will have nothing to fucking do for, like, 2 weeks. I'll be real. I entered into a big depressive spiral, which is why when my parents contacted me, I was like, yeah, I'll come back home for much longer than I was originally going to. Not realizing that I won't have fucking anything. Want an HVAC ad? What are you talking about? With Power Ranger season had the best foes, whether it be demons, aliens, Nilox, whatever. Personally, I have no idea. Okay, so, like, in concept, I love the Nilox. I just wish that Master Xandrid did more than just sit there like a fucking loser. He did show up once. But, like, all in all, those villains were pretty... Wildfest and Lightspeed Rescue. Master Org had actually one of the better, like, backstories. Lightspeed Rescue, I love that they were just demons, and, like, that confirms that heaven is a thing in Power Rangers. Okay, I was going to miss the content while you were gone. I mean, you'll get streams. Whether or not those are made outfit streams is whether or not we get $9 more. As of late, we have nothing on terms of Twitch, so I don't have to worry about streaming. We might not even have a Twitch stream tomorrow. It might strictly be a YouTube stream, which is a little weird. Any wish that there was more races in D&D? I would love more, honestly. I feel like since they're kind of doing a soft reboot of D&D in general, they might release more later. YouTube is your newest op, pretty much. YouTube has kind of been my like main source of income as of late. Why are you going back to your mom's? Technically, it's my parents. So I'm visiting them. Like originally, I was visiting them because we're going on a trip to Korea. But I had entered into such a depressive spiral on my YouTube with it being as shit in terms of views as it's been that I was like, fuck, I might have to consider moving home. Otherwise, like, I don't know how I'm gonna support myself. At least with YouTube streaming, it's been doing good as of late. So that's been like satiating me for a bit. But like, I don't know how long that's gonna last. So I either need to get my views better or consider moving back home. Also, because like there's been talks in the house of like us splitting up, and I can't live on my own. I don't know if I can afford to live on my maybe, but it'd be like in a shit place, and then I got stabbed in the parking lot. Good though to visit family from time to time though. I can only stand them in small doses. My family isn't bad per se. I'm just very antisocial, and I enjoy my like solitude. Like I love my family like more than anything in the world. Well, not more than anything, but like I love them more than most people love their families, I guess. But like there's a part of me where like I don't know if I want to come back home. But like if it comes to that, then I might have to, you know? I'm working afford to live alone these days. That one guy on TikTok who made a video of him jumping in the air for 4 minutes and then landing in the water. Have you guys seen that? It's my favorite fucking thing. That was the funniest video in the world because he dunks himself in like ice water like 4 times. It's so weird. Stream games like for what? It goes Arc, Kamen Rider, and then family in the Hama love hierarchy. He's not wrong. Arc is my ride or die. Arc is the single thing keeping me like fucking emotionally stable. Living in the ghetto, stay strapped, dog. I am not one to defend I have actually been thinking about getting back into martial arts, not specifically for like to defend myself, but just because I need like an outlet for the severe anxiety. Well, live in Montana. I got a room. Think my wife would be good with it, maybe. You're like, this is my new son. Welcome. Just go up to your wife. Be like, this is my new child, this Asian content creator. How old are you, honestly? It's between being a roommate or being a son, because honestly, that's kind of what it's like living here. Also, thank you for the follow with Clockwork Gummy. I forgot to thank you when you actually followed. JD vids on Instagram and loving them, and they always make me laugh. It's fun to finally catch a stream. Well, I'm so glad you decided to join in. Fan for thanking Hama and Hama Papa? No, but if you guys want to thank them while I'm home, I'll be doing YouTube streams probably. I know that I did promise that. Unfortunately, I won't be doing that on Twitch, which is where most people like actively support that. So honestly, it'll be all hands on deck for my mods during those streams, but we will see how that plays out, I guess. How do I get into D&D? Friends. Best thing to do, get some friends, get some trusted people you like to play games with. Best way to do it. Looking for an Asian content creator that wears a maid outfit. I mean, you could probably find those at like your local grocery store. Fun fact though, I passed a sign on the road that just said "Hot Asians" on it, and I'm like, love that. I'm going there. It's not far off. Was in the military and sent a bit overseas before I was married. So I'm your new son. Thank you, Papa. Oh, your YouTube will double since it will be Twitch and YouTube. I don't know about double, but I think it'll at least stay above 100. I know that my viewership on like YouTube lives has been declining a little bit, as is my viewership in general, which has been weird. So I'm just hoping that all like, I hope it evens out. I'm hoping that like, I don't know, whenever I go on a trip, when I come back, it's been like a little bit shittier. But I'm hoping that it at least fixes itself. I'm hoping that I at least come back to like, at least making like relatively decent money, like $50, just so I can like have the money to do things. This is it. Now or never. Get into MMA comp, book yourself your first fight, and win 1,000 to win, 1,000 to show. Honestly, I would probably do that. Doing martial arts this year as my working out. Went back to Muay Thai, Bagua, and picked up Sistema. Fun. Hey, Lemon's in. How you doing? Favorite Lego theme? I don't know. Has TikTok at least been stable? TikTok, weirdly enough, viewership has been pretty decent. Knock on wood, because I really don't want that to fuck up. But like TikTok has been doing relatively well because I've at least started making some content that I actually really enjoy, and I think it's been noticed in my audience. Also, I'm just making a lot more memes, but like it doesn't translate the same way on YouTube, which is weird. Like these are videos I know for a fact should be doing well, but YouTube is still shadow banning me for no reason. Also, if we ever hang out, Ark, we should do martial arts together. I'll teach you some Taekwondo, and you can teach me some whatever the fuck else. I want to play a Warforged who used to be an enslaved miner, only to acquire an ancient artifact from a higher being and became a heroic leader. Is that just Steve from Minecraft? YouTube is actually not doing very well in general. Really, I have noticed there are some content creators who have like millions of subscribers that are getting about the same views as me in terms of like shorts, and I don't know why that is. I don't know if I have to upload less, upload more, but like maybe I should just start making more long form content. You know, all the video. Maybe that's what I'll do while I'm gone. In addition to writing Kamen Rider, do we want to do OBEV? Honestly, I'm kind of like, Dream is for like kids. It's about following your dreams and realizing that they lift us up as people and you should never let them go, especially when you grow into old age. Or should we do Kamen Rider OBEV, which is something more akin to what I'm going through now, which is like, you need to learn how to take a break and just relax. I'm gonna show you Systema. It's like the Batman fighting style via actual fighting style. To be fair, Batman's fighting style is just beating everyone up. Wait, also, isn't Systema the one for military? Where it's like, you learn how to shoot people? Or is it a different thing? Oh no, that's CQC. I'm gonna join the martial arts. I can teach all the light bulb fighting in the Walmart parking lot. Walmart breathing, first form. Light bulb fight. How's it going? Pretty good, cows. Wait, shit. Cows, what's up? It's been a while. What's Kamen Rider? So it is a ongoing Japanese superhero show that I love and I grew up with. Just playing Kuroso Kimihito. Who the hell? Maybe try a D&D cast with some of your messed up character sheets along the long form content problem. Maybe. I don't know. The thing is, like, with making a long form video, I have to schedule that out. Or, like, for specifically, like, long form actual plays, I have to schedule it out, get a cast, pay them. And, like, I don't have the money or the time to do it. So either I have to make skit versions of that or, like, figure out what else I want to do. I could start making, like, worst characters. I want to do, like, the worst. I wanted to make a long-form version of the Smut Cleric because I feel like that would be a funny thing to do. So, you know, it's an option. It'd be, like, cursed D&D builds. In addition to, like, my totally original characters. I want to maybe make those longer. I think that would probably be the way I do it. You get up to 100 saying you're struggling when I can't get, like, 5 in terms of, what, viewership? The thing is, like, streams are easier because it's scrolling from the For You page. Making videos are a little bit more difficult because, like, I was getting hundreds of thousands of views and then it just stopped all of a sudden. System is a defensive fighting style that blends heavy striking with redirection. Oh, so Batman. Depression style, first form card declined. Depression breathing, first form. 18-hour long nap. Hi, Lucas. D&D campaign with a bunch of friends who have never played D&D. If I have learned anything, it's that new D&D players are downright insane. Yeah, but also, new D&D players... So this is something I need to bring up to people who want to do D&D content. Not everything needs to be a D&D show. Like, not everything needs to be filmed and streamed. Because there's a specific difference between making an actual play and playing D&D. Playing D&D is just doing whatever the fuck you want. Like, you can just have fun. You could be a murder hobo. You can make memes all day and all night. Making an actual play is different because, A, you need an audience that's already coming off of, like, the short form or whatever it is you do. But it's also, you have to do, like, the work to make an actual story. There's, like, work that's gone into it. It's not just showing up and playing. Also, I am reading the YouTube. What are you talking about, Alan? Jesus. How are you doing? Okay. Kind of just vibing. Like Legends of Adventures. Exactly. I subscribe. Oh, thank you. How are you? Been better. Boxing when I was younger. Did good. Tried out for All Marine team. I was doing good until I got turned up by someone who fought Golden Gloves. He knocked me out and then running knocked me out. Oh, damn. Also, for those of you on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're so close to actually reaching 205K in subscribers. So, that'll be fun. Yeah. I forgot what I was talking about after that, but I guess I'll work on the OBEV thing. Did you used to wear glasses? Do you play Marvel Rivals? Occasionally, not a lot as much. I'm not responding to people on YouTube. Well, don't complain about it. I try to read it whenever I can. I have 2 stream chats to keep track of, my guy. And that's not counting the ongoing anxiety attack and also me slowly running out of things to say. So, you get what you get. We demand the cat ears. $9 more I put on the cat ears. Do you play Monster Hunter? I do. I fucking love Monster Hunter. I'm your friendly neighborhood sorcerer. What's up, Abram? Favorite DC villain? Red Hood when he was a criminal. Lighthouse style, breathing technique, echoing foghorn. And see, all right, bye, Plastic Bike. Appreciate you being here. Let's stop by and say I love your D&D stuff. Oh, thank you. Doing good. Love the vibe. It is a vibe. I don't know. I've become so unsure in this last couple of months about my content. YouTube in general has been going down because everybody and their mothers is either hopping onto the platform and either that or like they're all going through shit so they don't want to watch stuff. It's been a weird time. I'm hoping that as I start making more content, the shit starts working out a little bit better, you know? Of your content. Thank you. Appreciate it. How many tickles does it take to make an octopi laugh? 10 tickles. Hey, baby girl, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? What'd you do? What's your opinion on Kyoryuger? Kyoryuger, I don't know anything about because I never actually watched it. I watched part of Dino Charge. You say, hey, it's been a minute since I've been around. It has been. Where have you been, Avery? Jesus. Go and watch everything now. Go watch everything and also comment. That's how you get it up there. You just need to have a definitive start to end to effectively succeed. That's true. You can't just make a show that goes on forever because then eventually people will stop caring. Hey, resubscribe. Thank you. But like, I don't know. That's just where I'm at with like making long form content. I want to start doing my video essays. I want to start doing more other things. Your content is great. The YouTube algorithm in YouTube is like crap. It is. People who are subscribed to my stuff don't even see my stuff, which is weird. So like, I don't know. I'm trying my best. I'm hoping that by the time my lease goes out, if I have to like, if my shit still goes down and it's not working as well as it did, I'm just gonna have to either get a new job or like move back home. So on YouTube, god damn it, Lemon. Practiced Taekwondo for the most of my life. It was actually a lot of fun. I stopped because of school, but I did have the highest recorded kick of 7 feet and 3 inches. Neat. I also did Taekwondo. Create it, they will watch. At least I will. I appreciate it, Matthew. If you do manage to catch my videos, comment. Comment on them because that helps it in the algorithm. Life halfway, I run my own server now, plus I'm doing content stuff now and started school again. I see how it is. You abandoned me to the wolves. We've missed you. We haven't been able to do what did we call it? Vengeance? The gender bent odyssey. We haven't been able to do that in a while. Seen positive response to my lore breakdowns, but I also found the sweet spot to start releasing them with all Power Rangers searching that's happening. Has Power Rangers been? Oh yeah, because of the yeah. This is the perfect time for you to start releasing short form stuff as well. The algorithm will probably help you. Content writer? No, it was specifically the gender bent odyssey thing we were doing. On every Hama video, BRB. If you're serious, go for it. At least watch them. We appeared for one last time. Welcome back, Xylo. Every video you've made, will you be the peasant railgun or the werewolf railgun? Yeah, people really like those ones just because of how fucking broken and kind of stupid they were. Just gonna save my Amazon card. It's sold out. Aw, man. What is WOD? Get the motivation? Motivation to do what? Just post or exist? I'm working on the exist thing. Post, it's because it's my job. So I was saying vengeance and then gender bent odyssey immediately made me think of vengeance for Ithaca. So it was basically a ongoing like donation funded campaign where I would get a handful of people. I'm also now officially in my slut era, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. I support you, man. We do miss you though, Avery. I hope that I don't know, you're around. I don't really know what content stuff you've been doing, but you're sorely missed. Need help with how to do short form. I actually suck at limiting the info I want to give. Hear me out. Okay. For anybody wanting to do short form, at least on TikTok, because that's at least where I've kind of figured this out, this is what you need to know. Post consistently. Use the word you in the beginning of your videos. You tends to trick people into watching because they are very self-centered. Not in a bad way, but most people will pay attention if you say you. Either that or say something super fucking insane. Pose a question. I've been using why do or who told me or who whatever. It's been inspired by content writer for a week-long game of infection tag. My one club runs. How does that work? Vengeance, Batman mission. Don't kill him. Torture him. Jesus Christ. You play a strategy game if I bought it for you? Depends on the strategy game. I will admit I suck at strategy games and I don't like them. I enjoyed Helldivers, if only because your boy is good at shooting things and running off in the distance while you guys do all the work. But, I mean, if you, I stand by the fact if somebody pays for a game, I'll play it. I just can't guarantee that I'll like it. If you're talking about, Civ, then it's probably not going to work out. What games are even on my wish list, man? I don't even know what fucking games I want to play. I've wanted to get Mortal Kombat. You can comment on a Hama video, comment for the algorithm. Yeah, do that. Favorite YouTuber? Thank you, David. I appreciate it. Free tonight if people are gonna hang in the server. I might watch Kamen Rider in the server. I feel like I need like the time to relax. I play real-time strategy. Yeah, I don't think it would. This is not a knock to you, and like I would love to game with you. I'm just not. I'm not a strategy game person. I don't like them. Ever do Rainbow Six streams? No, because I suck at those games. I love the first-person shooters where I'm not playing against other people. You played Vampire the Masquerade? I have not, but it's been on my list of things that I want to play at some point. Hate strategy games, bro, literally. So, I gotta go early today. All right, bye, Aura. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Anyway, for those of you watching, subscribe if you haven't. Are you doing Gen Con? No, I'm not, unfortunately. I don't have any cons planned because I don't really feel like going to conventions. While they're good for my career, honestly, at this point, I've become disillusioned to the entire, like... I mean, obviously, there are a few other factors, obviously, that I don't want to, like, go for, but, like, in general, I'm just really tired of, like, having to network. So I'm going to do my career the way that I want to. If opportunities come my way, great. But overall, I just want to make the content that I want to make and be a moderator. I don't know who you are, so probably not. Game of Tags played all over campus. Nerf-related games. We usually have a theme or story that goes along with which is responsible for making. Did you just do Content Rider? This is right. Playing Ninja Samurai fighting the government. I'm aware of what Metal Gear. Oh wait, no, Metal Gear. Yeah, that's a robot ninja fighting the government. Not even really a ninja. He's like more of a Ninja Samurai. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of dead on with that. Have you seen Vamp? What is that? Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. Ugh. Today's been a trying day. Every day is a trying day. Doing our fucking best out here. It's me, Mr. BS from the other lives you have made. Well, welcome in, Timothy. Madathon is gone. What? Madathon is right here. Madathon is... We have another Made Alpha stream scheduled tomorrow. Nothing for Twitch, unfortunately, so it looks like specifically a YouTube stream. So this might be the first time we do a YouTube-specific stream that I don't do also on Twitch. Which also means that I could feasibly, like, you know, do like a cooking stream or something. I don't really have, like, plans per se, but we'll see. No, welcome in. How are you doing this fine day of days? And now the viewership is dipping on YouTube. This is just a fucking time and a half. Being a content creator sucks, man. Madathon was gone. I haven't been keeping up with it. No, so I had to restart my stream because YouTube shit the bed. So I had to essentially reset it. So I just did regular regular stream things. Don't know the 50 with my credit card unless anyone wants to chip in. I mean, if somebody else wants to, just so D12 isn't responsible for that specifically. It's currently $29.99. What is $29.99? And welcome back, Avery. So I'm trying to get into voice acting and not content creation. That's fair. I mean, to be fair, also voice acting is a difficult thing to get into. Say if YouTube gets a solo stream, we do a cooking stream? Maybe. It depends on what I end up cooking. So, YouTube started having a fit. Are we still? Being pretty emotionally unstable and don't know how to stop hurting my loved ones playing the victim. Go to therapy, because I'm not a trained professional. But, I mean, hey, if D12 puts it in, that'll be technically tomorrow is the last stream of the, like, this season, I guess. These places in the world where heroes and monster attacks are common, these heroes stream their fights, but that's just Content Rider. Going rogue and attacking other, that's Content Rider. You've made Content Rider. You bastard. No, I do love that. I love that I'm bleeding into people's lives. New here. Welcome in, Jacob. I'm gonna make divination cardomancer. Spellbook is tattooed on his body. I love tattoos as like spellbooks. That's my favorite like thing. Star Wars Monopoly. So the maid outfit. Check the pinned comment. Do you have another channel? I don't have another channel. This is the channel that I make content on. But if you recognize me from D&D stuff, I do like terrible D&D ideas. So that might be where you've seen me before. I have a question. What's your question, baby boy? Solely because I need more content writer in my life. You know what? Tell you what. If we manage to reach goal on Twitch, so $50, we will bring back we'll do a thing of Content Writer when I either come back or maybe tomorrow. Actually, no, I'll be on a plane tomorrow. No, I won't be on a plane tomorrow. Could do Content Writer after stream, or just do one in general. If we reach goal, that'll be my agreement, just because I miss it as well. I'm sure of HamaSamaKun community every so often reinvent Content Writer. Yeah. Use your terrible D&D ideas. I'm glad. Good stuff. How can I ask a girl out? By just asking. Albeit the worst they can say is not no. They can like insult your entire genetic line, but you know, it's better to have the closure. I do have a community server, so you can check it in the description of the live if you want to check there. You can find the link to my server. You know, a real D&D campaign? Like in real life? Yeah, I've done a few. Keep your head up when it rains, it pours, baby. Get yourself some girls all invisible sets and little ice cube blocks. I don't know what any of those things are, but I'm gonna keep my head up. I can only hope that I will come back better than ever in terms of content creation, that the views will come as long as I keep putting out content that I am proud of, content that I can continue to make. I don't know what the trick is to do this anymore, but like, I think the algorithm changed, and YouTube in general, the views have been going down, so I'm just hoping in general that it all works out. Hello again from Saskatchewan, Canada. Hello! Imagine if somebody from Dungeons & Dragons with cards and the moment dice with what? I don't know what any of that is. Did you cry? No. We read Lord of the Mysteries. No, I haven't read or seen Lord of the Rings either. Hey, Tombo Fresh, what's up? Thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate it. It's a new thing this semester where there'll be riddles that point to a location of both heroes and rogue heroes. We'll have to race to solve to get to palace. Oh, neat. I kind of love that, honestly. I think that entire, like, thing that you're doing is neat. But there you go. This will be one of the last streams for the month, and it'll pretty much switch to YouTube lives for, like, another bit. Heading home if you... Oh, shit. Yo, Mitch! Hope you remember me. Love your content. Here you go for your outfit cost. Like I said before, I appreciate your content. Well, thank you so much. Genuinely. We got another fucking goat in chat, literally dropping a 50 and then, like, disappearing into the ether. Are you subscribed? Thank you. You're in a dress? Kind of. Anyway, be soon again, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Much love, my guy. Much love to you as well, Matthew. But, yeah, as promised, I am doing the thing. Last stream of the month is almost over. Well, yeah, that's because I decided to leave my... Oh, God, hold on. That's because I decided to leave my house for my trip at the end of the month. Just so it would work out a little bit better, but we were doing, like, YouTube live and stuff. Did you watch Beastars? A bit. I watched the first season, but, like, it just didn't really interest me. Kids on Brooms campaign is such a good system. I believe it. So I really loved Kids on Bikes? I played that one with Anne, like, a while ago. It's to the point where most of the time the orcs' arsenal and vehicles shouldn't work and keep working after the orcs die. Wasn't the canon of Warhammer where, like, I don't know, like, the vehicles work because they believe that they do. Like, they don't work otherwise. I will say, somebody said shave my head, right? Fun fact, next time you guys see me on stream, I will have gotten a haircut. I will have had my perm. So I'm bringing back the curls. So you guys will all see Curly Hama. Never watched any anime but Invincible and Pokemon. Pokemon is an anime. The other one, not so much. Mitch, meaning myself, appreciate small creators. What do you appreciate small? Wait, what are you talking about? I feel like I missed a message here. Or you just appreciate my content? Do you appreciate your content? Congratulations for your content, then. Need to do Bunny Girl cosplay as well. I don't own a bunny suit, but I don't know. If somebody donates 60 more, I'll get one. 60 more. 80s dope dealer vibes with the perm. Not like that. So it's like an Asian perm, so it's a little bit different. D&D idea. An orc with the same psionic magic thing as a mind flayer. Isn't that just a psychic orc? I did once want to play a half mind flayer, like somebody whose Ceramorphosis didn't complete all the way. So he has like the split mouth into tentacles, but normally looks just like a pale human. I thought it was the coolest thing. He has like a mask that he wears, and he's a cowboy. I just walk into. Read the pinned comment. Read the pinned comment. Ghost Rider as well. Maid's outfit and fur use. Read the pinned comment. People make fun of me for being ginger IRL, even though I'm usually okay with it because just jokes started to get really annoying. Hey, Deetwa, thank you so much. You really didn't have to do that. I was like, I guess you just wanted another Twitch stream, which, like, we have the YouTube one, but thank you. Absolute fucking goat. Is your favorite magic item in 5e? My favorite magic item? Hard to say. Just randomly came by, so I gotta run, but I'll be more around. I hope so. I hope you come around more. Goddamn, Avery. When do we ever do... What happened to Cat? Where the fuck is Cat? We haven't seen Cats in a while. Nyx has been popping in intermittently. We'll have to recast that whole thing. Hey, Miss Raven, welcome in. Content Writer. That is true. We're also doing Content Writer now. We'll do that tomorrow or when I get back. And 2 $300 lightsabers and we could duel. I have 2 lightsabers. One of them is for dueling. The other one, not so much. Yeah, we're doing content writers. Are you adding another content writers? Because that does give you a second form. I think it was the agreement is $50 gets your character a second form, which increases their power. This really did just become a pay-to-win game, but honestly, love that. Base form to second form. Congratulations. Talking about Sapphic Odyssey. That's what it was fucking called. I was just calling it Genderbin Odyssey. Was down for part 2. I mean, I need something to fucking... I didn't even know you were here, but like, if Avery's around and Katz is around, then we might as well. Hama deserves better algorithm. Fucking for real, dude. I wish. I don't know. YouTube is finicky. I think, honestly, this is just the push to do long form. Because my long form video didn't do bad, all things considered. And if I could start to rely on that instead, then, like, life is good. Just got here. Sup. Game was rent-free in my head at full time. Honestly, I just need to do... Jesus Christ, Mitch. Let's fucking go. I'm here for this live. I'm so glad. Jesus. I can bring in Prometheus, the feminist Spartan man with the flower crown. Okay, but real talk, though? So I'll take my second form. Fuck yeah. Gonna go crash. See you probably tomorrow. All right, Jupiter. I hope you're doing all right. Jesus. How has you been? I'm good today. Why my feed every day? What? I don't know. I'm one of like the few people who stream on this platform, I guess. Would you rather cast Cone of Cold or Chain Lightning? Chain Lightning. Some of your shorts, they weren't about D&D, but they were actually funny. What the fuck do you mean they were actually funny? All my shorts are How dare you, first off. Also, what shorts were they? I haven't posted a few, like, nondescript memes, but, like, now I'm just curious. What's up, Jesus? Show the people the lightsabers that you say you have. It's, like, behind my camera, so I would have to, like, adjust all my shit. I'll show them tomorrow if you want to be around for that. Well-intentioned, bro. You know what? Just for the fuck of it, we'll bring back Sapphic Odyssey, too. I don't even care. At this point, I've reached the point after my anxiety attack where I'm very chill. So if you want stuff, now's the time to ask. Which, by the way, was part of my childhood where whenever my parents would, like... I say drink, but, like, they weren't alcoholics. But, like, my parents would, like, have wine with dinner. And, like, they'd enjoy themselves. They'd have date night. It's really cute that my parents still, like, went out on dates while I was, you know, alive. But anyway, they would, like, get drunk, and that'd be when I would ask them for stuff. I'm like, Mom, can we go to Disneyland? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, sick. Wouldn't happen, but I just want you to know that's the perfect time to do it. Are you okay? Me? I'm fine. You go live? I do. I do little streams and stuff. Ice cream or cake? Ice cream. Well, it depends on the cake. Double, are you okay? I'm like better now. What's up? What's up, Mac and Cheesy? Ears are awesome. Thank you. See, Jesus supports people in cat ears. Was I've seen your cargo shorts. Seen your cargo shorts. They aren't that funny. How dare... Okay, so I did own cargo shorts when I was a child. Now I have cargo pants because I just like the pockets. Nobody can tell me that cargo pants are out of style because they're really comfortable. You can all eat shit, man. They're fucking good. I hope your what? Date night as adults who are married is great. I know. I think it's really important to never stop dating your partner. I don't have a partner to date, but like this is advice to any of you who are married. Always keep the spark alive. Otherwise, your marriage is going to fall apart. They're going to despise you, and then they'll come running to me. The MILF Slayer. No, cargo pants go wild. Right? Cargo pants have so many pockets. Pockets are the entire basis of my personality. Anyway, for those of you in the YouTube live, subscribe if you haven't already, if you enjoy the live. I also have a Discord server if you want to join that. Especially you, Mitch. You've been cool. As well as a handful of other people who've been really neat. No matter the gender. Exactly. I'm HamaSama. What's up, Random Druid? How are you doing this fine day of days? Hi, sir. Hello, Amir. Enjoy watching your content. Thank you, Catbug. Bug is that brain? It's huge. Huge brain. Giant throbbing brain. And by that, I mean I should start reading more. I am going to bring a book with me on my trip. On my trip, so that might be fun. But look at that, YouTube. We're $10 away from me having to buy a bunny suit. So there you go. Someone's been married for almost 13 years. I completely agree that you need to keep dating your partner. Always make time for each other. Exactly. If you ever played the Star Wars TTRPG, I had plans for doing that. There was going to be like a one-shot that had like gold and arc in it, and it was just going to be them being Siths doing their best. Just cargo since I would want some, but I'm also one to wear true bell-bottom jeans that are from the set. Look, Dishwal, your style immaculate, all right? Are you into cosplay? Yeah, but I'm not very good at it. Favorite ones are your totally original characters. So I've heard, right? I think people really like those. Thank you for the $1. Isabel Rosemary Reza Bowman. What books do you like to read? So I recently got the new Hunger Games book, which honestly I might read after I'm done recording. Buying a what? Bunny suit. We were $10. I promised that if we got $60 more in the live on YouTube, I would buy a bunny suit. We are about like $9 away from that. I want to play Star Wars TTRPG. I want to play a Kaminoan. You mean the giraffes? Were there any Kaminoan? There was one Kaminoan Jedi. His name was like Jarl Poof or some shit like that. Which character have you cosplayed before? So I did Howl. I've cosplayed Shinobu. And that's about it. Currently in or DMing campaign? No, not really. A bunny suit? Wait, what type of bunny suit? The regular kind? I don't know what to tell you. Like the regular kind of bunny suit, like the Japanese hot sexy kind. I don't know. How would I even like? I don't know if I'd look good in that. Can anyone confirm? Do you think I'd look good in a bunny suit? I don't know if I have the baps for it. I have friends who've worn bunny suits as well, so like I feel like, you know, Playboy. Yeah, Playboy bunny suit. Is there a kangaroo species? I think so. Probably. It's probably like a space kangaroo. Mascot bunny or Playboy bunny? Playboy bunny. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. It's acting weird. My phone has been acting weird all day. All things considered, we still never decided. I'm bringing back to this because I need a project to work on, or else I'm gonna be bored all my time there. Ark, what Henshin hero should we do first? Do a Pokemon onesie? If somebody got one for me, I would love an Umbreon onesie, honestly, or like a Sylveon onesie. I would look so cute in the pink. So nothing less than Gomer and Morticia Adams. Always keep that level of love and passion for each other. Before anyone says it's not realistic, my mom and dad have been together for over 10 years and are at that level. To be fair, my mom and dad have been together for like 30 years. Maybe 20? How old? I think it's been like 30 years. Maybe. Around then. Because they had me a little bit into like being alive. So it's at least 25 years. The Red Samurai Ranger? I'll kill you. I want to be the extra $10, but my super chat is saying $9.99. I'll take it. That's the same thing. It's the ew. Fuck you, Juliana. First off, what the fuck you mean ew? If you can't appreciate all of this, then you are not welcome here. To cover up for Obev, Dream, and Hellman, we let the communities vote. Honestly, yeah, okay, sounds good. Just ranting about how bad Power Rangers Samurai is. That's just the entire webcomic. It just consists of us talking shit about Power Rangers Samurai. After a while, I just stopped drawing the comic, and it's just a link to a video. Aggron onesie? Oh, maybe. Let's put Hama and a Sylveon onesie. Could do that. You know what? Whichever platform gets $10 more first, they get to choose what my next outfit is for stream. It might be Sylveon. I hope it's Sylveon. Please, God, somebody on Twitch get me that Sylveon thing so I don't have to worry about doing a bunny suit. And surrender to the Lord? No. The only time I'll get on my knees in front of the Lord is when I'm sucking him off. Idea, an Umbreon and Sylveon with swap color schemes. I would love a goth Sylveon, personally. Totoro onesie. Okay, real talk, Totoro onesie, kind of fire. All things considered, fire. Hey, yo, what's up, J-Man? And some other people popping in. How are things this fine day of days for all of y'all? Today just seems to be one of those days on YouTube where I just do my fucking best. What for the Lord? Suck the Lord. Thoughts on Megalopunny? I don't know anything about Megalopunny. Goth Sylveon, my next gender. I support you personally for that. Cuts to the scene of you leaving the Samurai Rangers abandoned in space. Not even on planet. Just guess who's finally luck. Welcome back, Minstrel. Alright, hear me out, chat. Next cosplay stream, Goth Sylveon. Because it combines my two favorite things, being pretty and wearing black. Spiritual dude, everything else is from your father, the devil. Soul Reaper, what's it like being so fucking cringe? Ever seen Kiki's Delivery Service? Honestly, no, oddly enough. I love Ghibli, don't get me wrong. Only seen a handful of the movies. I do kind of want to watch the last one that they did, The Boy and the Heron, because it has my favorite trope, which is Robert Pattinson being a little fucking weirdo. Thinking about my two power-ups I paid for. Well, technically it's a second form and another power-up. D12, were you around when we were watching Kamen Rider? Because that's kind of key to understand what you're specifically paying for right now. I'm not a furry. I'm just wearing it because people paid me. Get that bunny suit? God damn it. Damn it, Twitch. You let me down. They did the bunny suit. Alright, bunny suit it is. Where did I even get a bunny suit? Somebody banned Sergeant Mommy. Seen Ponyo, the greatest movie ever. I have! I've seen Ponyo a lot because the child in this fucking household likes to watch it all the time. Also, hi Aaron, thank you so much for the 99 cents. This is the OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. I think I said if I ever reach Twitch partners or 1 million subscribers is when I would start one of those. Bunny suit. The thing is, I'm pretty sure my friend has a Diva bunny suit. I probably should have put Playboy. It's like 30 bucks. Jesus Christ. Why do people be sexy? There's a green one. Oh, 28. This is going to be a deeply ridiculous time. Why do I do this to myself? Can anyone attest why I continue to do this? I'm going to at least add it to my... So I'm adding it to my list. I'll do that later. Morning up. Seen Ponyo so many times I could watch it on mute and know everything they're saying. Chat be getting thirsty. My chat always thirsty, but they're thirsty in the wrong direction. They're streamed for a hot minute. But I forgot. The narrators of the story are me and you running a podcast? Narrators of what story? Wait, what are we talking about? This may just act. $50 more, and I don't wear stuff under the bunny suit as opposed to just putting it over my thing. Sorry, you running a podcast of the webcomic. Narrators of what? Like, which one? Are we just the narrators of all of them? Because how would that work if it's Henshin Heroes? Because I thought it was going to be, like, individuals, like, storylines that are, like, loosely connected. Unless we wanted to make one big story. If you were to do a totally original character based off a Ghibli character, who would it be? Howl. Because he's a little weirdo, my guy. Watch Murder Drones? No. New this chat, I don't want to know why you're wearing a maid dress. Check the pinned comment. Like your cat ears? Thank you, Luna. Appreciate it. 210. 210 what? Would you be your favorite OP D&D combo? I like the Peasant Railgun just because of how... Like, it is legal to do. It's just also really stupid. That's my favorite combo. So I described Megaloponius. She got sick of being lusted over and started kicking people's teeth in. She also had fur pattern on her leg that resembles ripped leggings. I wish that they would stop making intentionally sexy Pokemon because people are already weird enough. They're going to sexualize them anyway. Don't know why we're here. Comics says that little boxes that explain how things work. Oh, yeah. I was going to say, we could actually make that a canon occurrence in Content Rider. Which, by the way, what would we call that? Because Content Rider was the name for all of them. So it'd be Henshin Hero what? Content? Henshin Hero Stream? Henshin Hero Viral? Henshin Hero... What other content? Henshin Hero Grind? I don't know. Henshin Hero Burnout. God, I miss Burnout. Burnout was the single greatest villain we came up with. This I described as... Oh, we already read that. This Pokemon is so disturbing. It is, dude. Like, it's happening... Read the pinned comment. That's honestly the best way to understand what the fuck all of this is. Host live sessions where you could get your community members in a call to share their broken, unhinged, funny character builds. I did maybe want to... Henshin Hero Lemon. Yeah, Lemon's the main character. I was thinking of doing like a community post because I need to celebrate 200k subscribers, but I don't know what to do for it. I was thinking of doing a Q&A. I was thinking at 1 million I do like a stream like competition. I could do like player submissions. Maybe do like a... Oh, wait, I could have people do like guess things. Like I could have them do their own totally original D&D character and see which one of them can stump me. That might work. Content writers, we just call Henshin Hero content writers. Henshin Hero content writers. That's true. It is like sort of a group thing as opposed to like a singular character being the main one. Because originally it was just Content Rider Hama. It was Kamen Rider Hama is where that idea came from. As a cat girl. Technically a cat non-binary, but yeah. What's your favorite video game? Monster Hunter Wilds. Blame Nintendo and Game Freak for making Pokemon with thick thighs, hourglass bodies, and straight up muscular men type bodies. That's fair, honestly. Have you played Super Monkey Ball? No, I have not. What's your favorite D&D monster? My favorite D&D monster? Hard to say, honestly. Watching a Minecraft movie? Probably not. Not a fan. Just stumbled into Madathon. It's an ongoing challenge where I stream for as long as people continue to pay me money. And it has worked for 17 days in a row. And we're about to hit day 18 tomorrow. Which, mind you, I'm gonna be on a plane for day 20 technically, but I want you all to know if we do make it up, I am going to stream while I'm home. No floors in any of the rooms. Oh Christ, some golems in Castle in the Sky. I've never actually seen that one either. I feel like I should. Nambi solidarity, my friend. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff people don't know about me because it doesn't really come up in my content. But like, yeah, I'm non-binary. My name is also Chris for anybody who's curious. Just wanted to put that out there because everybody's really confused when I'm like, yeah, Chris is blah 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 when I talk in the third person and they're like, your name is Chris. I'm like, yeah, you didn't know that. Bakugo's girl, cute. Thank you, appreciate it. This is the worst D&D attack. Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame is only useful in one scenario, and that's when you're cheating. Chris, yeah, that's my name. You ever played Under? Under what? Under this dick? It's wearing cat ears? Yeah. Kid from Family Guy? What kid from Family Guy? Have cat ears? Thank you. I thought your name was Sexmaster68. Only to some. Hey, Jesse, this is your job. I could have sworn I hear you once you say you majored in animation. I did, man. I majored in animation. My original job that I wanted to do was making shows. But then my content creation things, like, kind of, started doing well, so I just did this as a job. Also, for your request, Lexi, your request is little boy penises. Please don't do anything with that. So, not anything. I just go by Raz IRL. That's fair. Inspired by Iron Girl from Minecraft, one of my favorite mobs. I still can't get over Sexmaster68. Maybe call Chris over Hama. I don't care one way or the other. I'm fine with whatever. As long as you're being respectful, like, Hama is also technically part of my name, so, like, you're just calling me by my first or my last name. And before Chris loved making maps, I'll kill you. Hey, favorite MHA character D&D combo? I haven't seen MHA, but I have made series like that before. I got my maid dress from Amazon. I'm gonna protect trans kids. Yeah, that's a much better version of that. Protect trans kids. Parents hate you as much as 9/11. Now would I hate you as much as 9/11? I don't dislike 9/11. It's my favorite thing to joke about. Dude, where'd you get your blue eye sweater? I've been looking everywhere. I got it at a con, so I honestly don't know. I can check the tag for you. Hold on. Stay right there. I'm gonna check the tag because I'm pretty sure it'll tell me at least where to get it. If not, like, it's from that one convention site. Well, it says Gilded on the tag. Heavy blend. I don't know. I would suggest just, like, maybe going online, searching up Blue Eyes White Dragon sweater. Because I literally, it doesn't say one way or the other. It is my favorite sweater, though. But if it helps, I got it at a Florida con. I think it was MegaCon. Yeah, the other one was MetroCon. So it was, yeah, MegaCon. So go there, and it's probably one of the... What's funny, right? When I was buying the Blue Eyes White Dragon sweater, the guy at the fucking booth recognized me from, like, TikTok, and he asked for a picture, and it was honestly one of the first times I got recognized. It was actually really exciting for me. But, yeah. Just wanted to put that out there. How much was the maid outfit? I think it's like 20-something. I don't know. I didn't buy it. Somebody bought it for me on the thing. Hey, Jackie! How you doing, dearest darling love of mine? How is life? I'm so pretty. Welcome to Maidathon Day 17, the ongoing challenge where I continue to stream until people stop paying me money. We were talking about a handful of different things. Don't remember what any of it was, but it's mostly about my Blue Eyes White Dragon sweater, which is the single greatest thing that I own. Outside of this, oh, it was $35. It was $35. Detoil would know, because Detoil's the one who bought this for me. But it came with cat ears, and I think it also came with thigh highs, but I don't know if my legs are big enough for that. Or small enough for that? How to make my players slowly go insane? Honestly, just watch any of my content. That's usually how to do it. I will say, pissing off your DM is not nearly as fun as slowly driving them to madness. Which, mind you, takes a very certain breed of player to do such a thing, and especially because I've just been... Hey, Mitch, thank you so much for the $2. Appreciate it. Do what? The thigh highs? You have to pay extra for thigh highs, buddy boy. My thighs are for me and me alone. And a handful of other people. You think you're going to add a solo leveling tattoo to your anime sleeve? I don't have enough space left, because this goes all the way up, unless I start putting it on the rest of me. But, like, I haven't even seen solo leveling. I'm not, like... I don't watch a lot of current anime, because I've brought this up before, but, like, watching anime feels like doing homework. So I'm like, this is a nightmare. Free me from my own fucking life. How much? $50 for me to wear the thigh highs. They'll be the cat ones, too. That's how you know they're worth it. But like, it's already up so far up so cool. Yeah, so it's mostly because these three were really large. Like, this is the first part that started it. It's Noragami. It's my favorite fucking series. Put a completely normal door at the end of the hallway and watch as they try to determine if the door is trapped. Who's your favorite Smash character? Steve from Minecraft. Oh, wait, no. Isabelle from Animal Crossing. I don't play Smash, but I just want you all to know that Isabelle being in that is funny to me. Adore Senku. Yeah. This is honestly my favorite tattoo. They did super well with the Senku one. Like, I'm talking, like, this is top tier. This one has held up the best so far. But yeah, Senku. I love Dr. Stone, too. It's one of my, like, top 5 animes, I think. I need to catch up. But, like, the openings are always great. And, like, the latest one that they did is so jazzy. It's so, like, vibey, you know? The PC setup, so how much was it? It was, like, 3K? I want to say. Like, 3K? I've been increasing it over time. Like, and some people have bought me computer parts, so it's, like, a little bit different from the pre-built that I bought. But, like, it lasted me all of college and up until now. I just saw a concept of Poison-type Reggie Pokemon that cry was specific to the death metal screaming. Interesting. Have you played as a Kenku? That's actually one of my longest running characters. It was a character named Chibi. Not to be confused with Chibi Mimikyu, but there was a character that I made named Chibi. And they were a thief who lost their hand, so they had like a hook hand. And basically their favorite thing to say was like, fuck the Duke. Mostly because their entire story was based around getting revenge on the Duke that like took his hand. Also, people using numbing gel for tats, I personally think it's whack. I don't care one way or another. People have different pain thresholds, so like what I think people should do whatever it takes to like feel comfortable in their body or like decorate their body how they want. So like if it takes numbing gel, then you know it is what it is. Cost me 1.2. Is indeed amazing. Do you play TCGs? I've played Magic and I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! I play Pokemon on the side in my fucking, like, on my phone, but I'm not very good at it. I lost 4 times today. I want you all to know that it was against the fucking AI, and I want you to know that this is the sole reason that I will be taking down all uses of AI anywhere. And I say AI just in the services of Pokemon. And then I'm coming for the artists. LGBTQ Rangers and the Plus Rangers secretly stray or work for the villain. I forgot that we made that. No, it's crack addicts appear. I just needed crack for this tattoo. Needed so crack for the... What? What are you talking about? All I know is, I don't know. I think numbing gel is fine. I would take it, honestly. I'm kind of a bitch. It also depends on where I'm getting it. Villain arc begins. The villain arc is now. To be fair, I've been villain arcing since the day I was born, except my form of villainy is just making poor decisions and then having to live with the consequences and getting really sad and then entering a depressive spiral. But hey, I am where I am because that's how I do. Which, by the way, I want you all to know, for some reason, that's how I do, which is a phrase that I use a decent amount, comes from Cory in the House, as I've learned recently, as I was researching Cory in the House. I want you all to know, the weirdest part of my job is the fact that I have to actively research things that I wouldn't have to either way, purely because of totally original characters or how to break D&D. Those are the 2 things that I've had to research the most for. I've had to research what the volume of a, like, 5-foot cube of TNT is, or of gunpowder is. I've had to learn how much the destructive yield of that is. I've had to look up the cancellation reasons for That's So Raven. I've had to look up character descriptions for Cory in the House. I've had to look up, like, the entire reason Sky Does Minecraft got canceled online for one video. I had to look into the fucking, like, con allegations for Vic Mignogna for, like, another Full Metal Alchemist video. I swear to God, I have to, like, look up the weirdest shit. It's honestly the funniest part of my job. And now I'm just knowledgeable in things that I shouldn't be. I just want you to know, that was just me losing my mind for a second about the fact that that is my job. Silas, welcome in. But, like, honestly, if I ever start making totally original D&D characters based off of, like, actual creators that I know, Jackie's episode is going to have me learn about Shibari, which, mind you, I might be going there anyway. Thanks, Benji. To look up cat tongue twister. Why? Wolf attack. Hey, Lone Wolf's in. Welcome in. Bubba girl, what is it? I'm just talking about learning things. I will say that it does actually bode an interesting video idea of like interviewing Jackie about like what makes her passionate about tying people up, which sounds weird out of context, but I swear it's purely platonic. Oh, man, what's up? Let me use 2 oranges for you. What are you talking about? Just keep it real, real. I rarely ever relax on these streams. This is how I get all the energy that's pent up during the day because I don't usually do much during the day. So like, this will just be shortcuts of Hama Arc Power Hours. I don't even have to interview viewers. It's literally just all the lore from every episode of Hama Arc Power Hour. Which, mind you, I actually do kind of want to do like I would like to do a proper like Hama Arc Power Hour where it's like lore dumping, learning all the stuff about Power Rangers that people wouldn't know one way or the other. How long has this been going? 17 days. I forgot what I was going to say. Favorite is what could kill a Teresk. To be fair, because what's platonic, I had a commercial ad. Oh, give me a second. Fuck. The video. So I was like, I will have the chance to film a proper lore dump episode, which is a video series I've been talking about where I just like interview my friends about things that they're passionate about. And then I was gonna say I had the opportunity to go see Jackie and do a proper episode and learn why they're so like passionate about tying people up. And then I said it's not as weird as it sounds, or it's more innocent than it sounds. It's totally platonic. That's what it was. My power hour, please. Honestly, with YouTube might honestly be paying most of that off. So yeah, I could. There's a character of real people. I think it won't see shady. I don't know who that is. I do Moist Critical. I should do a Moist Critical episode. That would be funny. I don't really watch their content, but it'd be funny to me to just do one. Because, like, I have a passing, like, idea of that. Any tips for new Dungeon Master? New Dungeon Masters is do your best. Things will not always go to plan, so always make sure that you have a vague idea of the narrative you want to tell, because that will do you better than over-prepping, if that makes sense. Moist Critical. There we go. That's going to be the hardest thing to tell people when we eventually tie together. That it's platonic, or why you're so passionate about tying people up. Epic the Musical, read the Odyssey, watch the movie. The movie's not out yet. Or you're talking about the old movie, but no, I've seen, heard, and well, not really read. Well, I did read part of it when I was taking Latin in college, so yeah, kind of. I want you to know that I totally stole a joke when I was in college. I called it Troy Story, and that came from the other thing. Rope can be platonic. A lot jump to conclusions. I mean, that's what the thing is for, is like learning about something from somebody, from a perceived expert, I guess. Like learning what makes people so passionate about that thing beyond what people would normally see on the surface. Because like a lot of people get the idea, and mind you, there's always the sort of connotation of like, oh, tying someone up, sexy. Maybe it's therapeutic. I don't know. I don't know what people get out of that. All I know is the last reel that I saw was somebody like goofing off, and then you tied them up, and I started feeling feelings. So excited for the segment. I thought it'd be great. It'll also give me an excuse to start doing more long-form content, so I love that for me. Made a language with my friends where every word is vegetable. Oh, every word is a vegetable. I'm like, I think every word is a vegetable? Like, at least with I am Groot, there's like 3 words in that. Love to be the excuse. To be fair, I'm the excuse for a lot of things. That sounds worse than it probably is, but also it might be worse than I think. I don't know. Life is full of confusing things, isn't it? I have an idea for a character for a sentient ochre jelly. Planning on buff the intel and wisdom scores. Do you have suggestions for a class? Probably druid, because you can wild shape. So I'd be able to work on my bedroom more this weekend. Love that for you, dude. That's gonna be great. But yeah, I don't know. If I ever travel to go see more of my friends and or get more friends, because mind you, I barely talk to anybody in the... I do not talk to anybody in the space outside of like Ark and now occasionally Jackie. Like, I think I mostly talk to people who are, like, in other spaces, just because, like, those tend to be the mutuals that, like, actively reach out. And by reach out, it's just people I send memes to. Every other streaming gig quits to pursue making a dope-ass show like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Weird that that's your, like, bar, but... if the opportunity presented itself for me to do something that I love, like, consistently, and streaming got in the way of that, I think, yeah. I took a month off of streaming, and it was freeing, but at the same time, YouTube kind of bogged down my fucking spirit, and then also a bunch of other shit happened, and I got really sad. But, like, in general, I think I would pursue my passions beyond just this. Because while I love streaming, I love interacting with everybody in the community, I really like making videos, and I really like building up, like, my community, you know? New Virgo and Lucy theme tie from Fairy Tail. I want to incorporate the maid outfit. Could. Honestly, that would give me an excuse to cosplay. I look good in a maid outfit. Be like a gender-bent Virgo, or just a Virgo, honestly. I feel like I could make a decent Virgo. Hold on. Let me Virgo fairy tale. Do love a saucy little thing. Okay, real talk, I feel like I could pull this off. This is the maid outfit I'm currently wearing, kind of. I just need like a white collared shirt, maybe. Get the thigh highs. I have a pink wig is the funny thing. It just has green attached to it. Oh, you already have the... Okay, in that case, yeah, we could. Is this also... Oh, Eclipse for... Wait. Saucy. Saucy. I'm all about simply cosplay. Yeah, simple cosplays are fun. I have all of the stuff required to do this. Smade stream? Yeah, Maidathon. Know this guy? Do you? Welcome in. How much you know about SCP? A little bit. Not a lot, admittedly. But, like, I think this would be fun. Settling down for some editing. Ooh, what you editing? But yeah, like, the pink hair, the look of determination, marred only by the fact that I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I feel like the vibe is... Oh, look at this! I love that. That's such a good cosplay. I don't know who the hell this is, but, like, whoever you are, you're doing great. Good job. I get the chains, too? Ah, this would be great. Social Viz did interviews at GaryCon. Nice. It'd be fun. I'm down for this. I did have one idea for, like, a meme video, Jackie, where it was going to be, like... It'd be a super short one for my content, where it's like, you want to know how to deal with problem players, and then it just cuts to me being tied up in a fucking closet or something, and then just, like, you walk off. Or maybe you're the one who's like, do you want to know how to deal with problem players? And I'm just like, please tell me how, or show me how, and then that's just what happens. And I'm just left somewhere. Spontaneously combust. Combust a nut. Cha. I might like this. Please. Yeah, so there's my idea. It's gonna be, we'll do like we could do like a Virgo cosplay for your thing, and then we'll do that for mine. And we can write up the whole trip as part of business. Love that for me. To be fair, I'm flying out to you, I believe, or unless there's a con. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's flying out. January is like an okay month. February was absolutely shit. March started out great, but is ending shitty. April better be my goddamn month, or I will vote on Star Wars. Okay, I'm right there with you though, Detois. Literally, well, to be fair, January sucked, February sucked, March also sucked, but at least I started kind of improving because YouTube lives have like supplemented the income I was losing from YouTube. So like, you know. Take care of annoying players. Send the Gasha Dokuro. So I'm subbing because you did that. Thank you. Those of you on the YouTube, subscribe if you haven't already. It would be greatly appreciated. Your comfort level, I have a studio here for rope aesthetics. I mean, if you have... Like, I would love to have better pictures of my... I don't have pictures of myself. Like, none that are good. So, honestly... Between the tying thing, too, if we could just, like, get one or two normal photos so I could use them as profile pics, that'd be great. That scared the shit out of me. I just heard Lily talk.
Sorry.
You're good. I just was in the middle of a thought, and then I just hear, I'm here. I'm like, ah! You're good. Have fun with the rest of your day. Love you a long time. Eat the world's hottest chip? No. Not doing that. Who dat? That's my roommate. I do with annoying players, have an open and honest convo with them, act like goddamn adults. Exactly. I do my things for memes. I have a photographer friend. We can coordinate that. I would love that personally. If we could make that happen, that'd be great. I can pay. Obviously, that was probably always on the table for paying for this stuff. I would just like better photos because I've never actually been part of a photo shoot. But like flying out for this would be interesting. I would love to see it. Also, I could have, you know, spicy like rope things to send to people if, you know, anyone is ever interested in that shit. Explicit photos exclusive to the Jackie Elena Chan TikTok, YouTube. I don't know. Started getting healthy, but February I was hit with financial issues. March was great, but the last few weeks have been shit at work while I'm now job hunting. April, okay, my birthday month better be my month or I'll start war crimes. My thing has all been YouTube. I'm all about supporting my friends with spicy themed photos. I think it'd be great, all things considered, even if it's just to increase my own confidence. Honestly, the ego could use it. As long as I look fucking great, that's the vibe. I've never had a professional photo taken of me that actually looked good. So, I had one photo of me taken once, and I looked a little chubby. Not to say that chubby is bad, but like, I've never seen myself look anything other than this. I have not changed much from the day I was born. Actually, come to think of it, I was a chubby child. I have not changed since the day I was 12? But yeah, like a spicy photo shoot, fly out, you know, we make our content, I write it off on my taxes. Maybe I cry a little bit. You sure your mental health is okay? It is not. What's happening? Made-a-thon. But yeah, for those of you here, subscribe if you haven't, if you know my content, or like D&D. D2, your quest for this evening. Foreskin. Have fun with that. Now to figure out how to incorporate this trip and tying into Kamen Rider. Not because it's relevant to anything we're doing, but because I just really like Look at him. Look at this good little boy. Look at this guy doing his fucking best. He's just like a little snack. He's a gummy candy. And gummy candies are my favorite. Crazy attractive girlfriends. To be fair, I think I have consistently dated out of my league before. To be fair, having league in general feels like really self-depreciating. I think I'm doing fine, personally. I don't think I'm necessarily ugly, but I will say there was a challenge going on TikTok where it's like, use the 50mm camera to see what you actually look like to people. And I'm like, this better not be true, first off. I swear to God, if this is what I look like, I will actively fucking, I'm going to die. Seeing you're tired and I'm feeding you gummies. To be fair, I could bring some Sour Patch Kids. I really like Sour Patch Kids. And he ties up the bad guys. Yeah, but I'm not the Kamen Rider in that one. I would be the bad guy because I'm getting tied up. But now that I'm thinking, what was I gonna... I feel like I had more stuff that I was gonna talk about, but I forgot what it was. Armadillos keep digging little holes in my backyard. Something, a man. He's wearing it out. Made-a-thon. Yeah, made-a-thon. I wear the maid outfit because people pay me to wear the maid outfit. There you go. You Sour Patch Kids. What the fuck is made-a-thon? Check the thing. What show is this? I'm gonna do research. So, Kamen Rider is a Japanese superhero show, and it is the Hibiki X Shibari. What would be the best for that? There was like a Spider Kamen Rider, but I don't have the belt for that. But basically, Kamen Rider is a Japanese superhero show. You know what? I'll show you. I will show you because Kamen Rider is the most important thing in my entire life because it is my entire childhood and it's the only reason that I bonded with my dad. Because, like, while I did sports, I suck at sports. So we're going to just show you. This is Kamen Rider. Is this guy's name Bake or Bake? Balake. Anyway, hold on. I'm going to put on my headphones for this. Got you again. Welcome in, Nicholas. We're watching Kamen Rider stuff in the Twitch. What's like a good... hold on. I can find you something. Basically, they like transform and fight. Introduce Jackie to Content Rider. That's a different thing. After Jackie knows what Kamen Rider is, then we can introduce Content Rider. This is a bad example. This compilation makes no sense. Hold on. This is the complete history of Kamen Rider. We do not have the time for that. But basically, Kamen Rider is a... Yeah, we're all watching Kamen Rider. Jackie's not on the server. I'm not going to force Jackie to join a thing for this. Bake. I think it's play on baking foods and Ghost Spirit Baku. That makes sense. But basically, Kamen Rider is... No, if I could, I would donate 500 to go to therapy. You know what? I appreciate it. But basically, Japanese superhero show, they fight monsters, they dress like this. I haven't seen this before. I could do a gender-bent conflict with a bad guy and have you tied up. Could. Thing is, Kamen Rider's not even... Kamen Rider is only part of my Twitch crowd, so, like, doing it on any of my other platforms wouldn't make any sense. So we could just do the D&D idea. I feel like that's just easier. I just like Kamen Rider. That's just my, like... I hazard to say my, like, true passion, but it's, like, definitely a big part of my life. But it's not relevant to anything I'm doing online, so we don't have to do it. Power up my laptop. Sick. I could have also just streamed it. Dual wielding? Nice. Honestly, I'm thinking of all. But will it make you happy? Then we should do it for you. To be fair, the D&D thing will make me happy. I think in general, if we do like a fantasy like tied up thing for like D&D and stuff, I'd be fine with that. Just doing a photo shoot in general is gonna make me happy because like I've never had one of those, and I've never had a good photo taken of me. So yeah, if it's a good photo, then like that's honestly all I can hope for. This is Carbon's YouTube. Hey, Carbon, what's up? Welcome in. What's your favorite class in Race in D&D? Rogue, Tiefling, because I'm gay. But like, yeah, minus Cimarelli. In general, Kamen Rider. Oh, actually, kind of think of it. I want to show you another thing, because I don't know how many of you have actually seen this, but like, I posted this in the links in media, and nobody appreciated it the way that I thought that they would. I got 2 fucking hearts from that. You kidding me? It is the single greatest edit of all time. I will show you this edit. It is an edit of Kamen Rider Geats, and I want you all to appreciate it for the mix of fucking Book of Mormon and this that it is. That's really loud. Give me a second, actually. Look how good this edit is. So anyway, that was the edit. It combines my 2 passions right now, which is musicals and that. But yeah. Yeah, it's a Japanese super. I'll just explain the one that I like. Shrek Rogan, thank you for the follow. My favorite Kamen Rider season is something called Geats. Basically, it is a battle royale competition where basically the winner of this game called the Desire Grand Prix gets to remake the world in their image. Like they can get anything they wish for. And basically, it is an ongoing competition. So basically, all the riders are fighting each other, and they're all like superheroes. And it's basically like, I don't know how to explain this. It's my favorite series of all time. Second only to Gov, which is what this like little guy is from. So they all have like little gimmicks, and this one's snack themed. Basically, they're for you too happy to be there. Here, thank you so much. Users always discriminated against. Are you discriminated against? I feel like I've been giving you the proper attention. It's just the fact that some people don't know how to behave, which is why I have my mods strike them down with the force of God. Gonna die someday. Like it, thanks for talking about it on stream. You are welcome. It's worth the watch. It's kind of like Power Rangers, except if everybody was the Green Ranger. They all have different series and different themes. One of the dumbest tweets I've ever seen was somebody be like, you shouldn't read so much into Kamen Rider. It's just a kid's show. I'm like, motherfucker, do you lack the media literacy to realize all of these have like very clear themes and messages? Albeit some of them are just like friendship is cool, but like Geats deals with like themes of desire and how far you're willing to go to get what you want, as well as like ideas of faith and the weird commercialization of superhero media in general. I think it's a really good like diatribe of that as well. Then you have other series where it's like, how far is science allowed to go before it just becomes like self-serving, and or should science be used for war? Then there's another series that's about memory, like how memories create the people that we are, and losing that makes us lose who we are. There's also another series about Fruit Jesus. I'm not going to elaborate any further on that because I think it's much funnier to call Gaim Fruit Jesus. There's also a series about... Oh, okay, bye Reaper. What other series are there? There's Ghost, which is learning to live your life to the fullest because you never know when your time is up. We made a putting it to join you, Anime Man. Thanks, Con, appreciate it. Fruit Jesus. Yeah, Kamen Rider Gaim. He's a fruit samurai. He turns into Fruit Jesus. I'm not even kidding about that. He basically becomes god of the new world. It's insane. Also, Vampire Detective. Yeah, Kamen Rider Vampire Detective. Vampire Detective Violinist. or cellist. No, violinist. Or viola? What the fuck does he play? It's a violin, right? That one... What are the themes of that one? It's like... What are the themes? I don't know. With amazing female vampire hunters that aren't hypersexualized. True! They put on, like, paladin armor and beat the shit out of monsters. It's... Ah, God, Kiva. Oh, Kiva, how I appreciate you. How I wish we would have another, like, monster season. Give me Kamen Rider Frankenstein. Actually, I think they already had that in that show. It was like a power-up, but, like, I think a Kamen Rider Frankenstein would be fun. So, out soon. I have rope class tonight. Have a great stream, friend. All right, bye, Jackie. Have fun. Do what you gotta do. Have fun at rope class. I'll be sitting here. What's funny is I'm ending the stream right now anyway, because we've hit the 2-hour mark. Except your shorts, first time catching a stream. If you know, looking good. Thank you, Neo. Appreciate it. Anyway, that has been my stream. It has been a trying time. It has been an interesting time, but we push forward because that's all we really can do. But thank you all for being here. Follow if you haven't already. If you have, consider joining the Discord server. You get notifications when we go live. Here's the end screen. It's about building from your past to become a better version of yourself. All right, so we're watching Gav in the server. I just want you all to know. Honestly, I think I'm going to hop in and watch some Gav. Mostly because I have not gotten around to it, and I should, especially because I have the belt now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Follow if you haven't already. If you have followed, consider joining the Discord server. You get notifications when we go live and when I post content. There's the Discord right there. For those of you on the YouTube live, subscribe if you haven't. You could also literally pop into the Discord server using the link in the description of said live. But that's going to be my stream. Luckily, we have one more tomorrow before I am on a sabbatical. I mean, YouTube streams will still come out, but I won't be able to Twitch stream because I won't be here. But such is the way of things. I love you all, and I'll catch you later. Mostly the people on the server, if you decide to join in on that. We're watching Kamen Rider. We're doing it in silence as well, because a lot of people like to talk over what we're watching. Happened with the last thing we did. We're not doing that. Everyone is watching in silence. If you have comments, you're doing it in the voice chat-like thing. Otherwise, vibes. Bye! As for you YouTube peep, this is Madathon. It's an ongoing challenge, I guess. But I will catch you all on the flippity flip. Join the Discord server if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Nice.